I can't think any harder than this, bro. It's done. It's cooked. Yeah. Hmm.
What's up, baby?
Hey, yo!
Hello, my imaginary people. Elephant in the room. I'm using my laptop's mic. So the fan sound you'll be hearing is indeed my fan. I'm using a potato for a PC, so you can't blame me. In this video, I attempt to program the falling sand simulator, and it went horribly. I wasted an hour trying to get 2D vectors to work because I was trying to be fancy. When I could have just started out with there's someone screaming in the background. I don't know if you can hear them. Okay. And I could have just started out with the raw 2D arrays and got past that. That was just one of the problems. You'll see the rest as you watch the video. So let's get into the video. Yeah, make it 800 by 800. Right. Then we'll need 2 arrays. Just 2 normal arrays. Should I use vector or arrays? As I mentioned earlier, using 2D vectors was a horrible idea. I shouldn't have done that because I wasted like an hour. But here's a quick time lapse of me trying to solve the errors. Go back. Try to do this using vectors, but that didn't work. The performance is really bad. Like, what even else wrong with it? So instead, I'm going to use the normal row arrays because I can't figure out how I'm supposed to do it using vectors. I'll make this thing easier by putting everything in the main class, right?
No.
Then I'll create two to the arrays. One for the current grid to be of size, go and row, and then the next grid should also be of size, go and row. So I have to initialize them first. Let me try to explain what's going on right now. I've created 2 2D arrays, one for the current grid and one for the next grid. And I initialize the arrays with zeros. Then using SFML's event tracker, I handle mouse click events. When the left mouse button is pressed, the mouse position is mapped to a cell in the 2D array. The value of that cell is then changed from 0 to 1. And finally, a rectangle will be drawn on the screen for that cell that's been changed to 1. That's a fast, right? Oh! Oh! Would you look at that? Oh shit.
Calm down.
Okay, so that part was not that hard, I can't lie. But now blocks have to start moving, and this is where shit hits the fan. To make the blocks move, I'm implementing the check method. For a block to move, we check the value of the cell below it in the 2D array. If the value is 0, we set that cell to 1, and set the one we're currently on to 0. Earlier we created 2 arrays, the current grid and the next grid. The difference between the two is that the current grid represents the current state of the simulation at any given moment. It shows what's happening on the screen. Then the next grid is like a workspace used to calculate the updates for the next frame. These updates are applied to the current grid. After they've been applied, the next grid is reset to 0 so that we can use it again in the next frame. Now if I do this properly, the blocks should be moving downwards. Now let's see how much progress I've made. Wait, do I call it here? What do I call it? I'm trying to call it here. Yeah, take your time. I think I've killed it. I've killed it. Let me just inspect my code. Oh, would you look at that? Give some of it. Why is it going that way? Okay, so now we actually need to be resetting next grid. I think it's causing that problem. And then why is it moving in that direction? Doesn't get me that. It's not bad. Let's try this again. No, it's died. Probably because I have the same fucking thing here. Why am I doing that? It's working. Now that I have the blocks moving down, I have to get them to stop when they reach the bottom of the screen. That's a condition. So in order to do that, I have to use an if statement. And here's how that was implemented. Let me try and put in this here. Yeah. Else, just keep it the way it is, right? Right? Am I right or am I right? Oh. So when you draw and it moves to where it's supposed to be, we want current grid, which we are not resetting, to remain in that state. So just do that here. Okay. I lied. What the fuck? Oh, I fixed it. I sound surprised in that because I genuinely was surprised. I didn't know that I fixed the error. I don't even know how I fixed it. But anyway, I lost the footage for the parts after this fix. And then I implemented this method. So let me just explain it real quick. These two conditions actually just check for the empty spaces below an occupied space. So it checks if this part is empty and this part is empty. If this part is empty, it will go there. If this part is empty, it will go there. That's basically it. In mind is I'll have index and I'll have RGB values, right? Yep. Then let me just change the clear color to black, but we can show any color you want. Shit. We'll increment the index here, then we'll check if index is divisible by 50, then we can change the RGB value by wait, no, that's done because it can only have 255, so it might go past 255. So it's better if I just give it a random value. 0 and 255. Yeah. And here, G. Work. Oh, wait. Yeah, so I think this should work, right?
No.
As cool as this looks, this is not what I was really going for. Here the colors are changing that fast because every frame a new rectangle is made and it's assigned new values. But that's not what we want in order to get the desired output of having the colors in sections. In order to do that, I thought of having a container, storing rectangles in the container and initializing that container beforehand. So the rectangles will be able to retain their values whenever they set to the bottom.
Here are the kids in. What key are they in? Okay, now let's go back and listen to these fucking kids. Bro, no, don't even worry about the beginning of it. It's the...
But then now we have another issue. We want to draw rectangles stored in a one-dimensional container onto a two-dimensional grid. You can't actually do that. It doesn't even sound possible, but it is with the help of this method I found on Geeks for Geeks. This is how it's done. I'm not going to explain that. You can just read. I'll pause for a bit and you can read. Sadly, I think we're even used at this point. The method didn't work correctly. At first, at least. I kept getting really weird output, which we're about to see right now. I had this one where everything was diagonal. Then I tried to fix the errors a little bit, came up with the same output, but this time seasoned with a segfault error. But then I had this one with changing colors. Yep, the changing colors came back. Then I had another version of the changing colors. I actually almost skipped this version, but I didn't. Then this one was kind of close in terms of the changing colors. Like you can see how the colors are different. This one I don't even know what the hell was going on. Like what is that? So after seeing this crime against humanity I had done, I decided enough is enough and I will bother with this no longer. I undid all my changes and decided to stick with something nice and simple.
A few inches later.
Okay. So I revived the old don't do that. I revived the old code and this is where we're at. This is not what I want, but we're getting closer. What I'm doing instead is giving them a color right at the beginning of their creation, right? It's a then random color, but when they're being generated, they're not being generated in order, so obviously the colors are going to be random. So what I need to do is, when they're being placed down here, no, it's right, it's down. This might be it, bro. This might be the final output. I can't think any harder than this, bro. It's done. It's cool. Better than all white, right?
I mean, it's alright, like, and you know what though? That's typically how the bullshit goes, you feel me?
Do it! Just do it!
That was it. Wait. What is this? Wait a minute. Have I done it? Wait. Hold on now. Oh my god, bro. I think I've done it. Let's fucking go. So this is the final output, and it's definitely worth the pain. I mean, just look at it. This is my first video.
Okay.
If you want to check it out, this code is on GitHub. Fair warning though, the performance is horrible. So if you have a potato PC, more potato than mine, then nothing's going to survive. Unless you can fix it, then go for it. Anyway, like, comment, subscribe. Bye!